Hello, lovelies. It's Gia here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance. Okay. Today's the day of the full moon. The 17th is the day. I don't know what day it'll go up, but I know that whatever day it goes up, it's going to be the most relevant for you. So you'll find this when it's relevant for you. This is a timeless reading, but the energies, it's a timeless reading for you, but whatever I talk about in this reading, Spirit is saying is going to be relevant for whatever time you find this. So whatever time that you find this, if it's in the future, whenever, you will be working through these energies, because right now I am tapping into these energies and they're the most relevant to help for me to help you kind of move the energy around. So today is the day of the full hunter's moon. It's a full moon in Aries, and so we are releasing aggression. We are releasing any kind of old energy out of our masculine energy. We are releasing anything that might stop us from chasing after our passion, our fire, our desire, from whatever is holding us back from making those plans, any kind of insecurities. So that's the energy that we're working through right now. If that sounds like something that you're working through, then this energy is going to resonate for you. So we have the Book of Shadows and the Hex card right here. With that Hex card, with the finger, it's giving me finger pointing. Really, look at that. Releasing finger pointing. My dog just went after my other dog and is trying to act food aggressive. No. And so there is this kind of, it's mine energy. You get away from it. You get away from it. It's mine. Yeah, I just heard somebody say, I'm the only one that can be happy. So you could be releasing this kind of energy from within your shadow energy. And I'm not trying to say that that is who you are as a person. It's thirsty energy. This could be an energy from someone else, or this could be an energy that is resonating within you in some sense. Within you, I'm feeling like this really kind of sharp feeling in my heart chakra. So it could be it's this very you're to fault, you're to blame here, your fault, you're at fault here, it's your fault. I'm this way because of you. Now that it could be that kind of energy. And yeah, this is only coming up in spirit, right? And spirit's not saying that this doesn't have to be a conscious energy that you're moving through, but it could be. I just realized I forgot to say my prayers. Let me say them really quickly internally. Ooh, I feel much better. I feel much better. I definitely felt some of this heaviness, the heaviness of this reading. So definitely working through some heavy energy, anger. It's like this very fierce, protective energy. It's like, I have to protect myself because of you. Something could be very significant about Halloween, or around this kind of energy of celebrating the end of a season, celebrating the end of a cycle. Yeah. Spirit is initiating you with the spirit initiation. Spirit is initiating you into another cycle, is opening a door for you to close a door. I'm hearing close a door of hate and open a door of compassion and understanding, whether that be for other people or for yourself. Magic is coming out here in the block position. So this could be your own internal magic if you've been feeling like your own spells or your own manifestations have been moving slowly. Because we do have oh, look at that. Yeah, we do have this Knight of Pentacles followed very quickly by the Knight of Wands. So this could be a very a very shift in direction. I definitely feel like this is some kind of internal energy here that you're working through, something that you might not see, some kind of something that could be some kind of self-sabotage. Yeah, look, this protection, because I was picking up that very protective energy because I have the book here, and that card is the card that's on the cover of the book, and I was just looking at it and I was just like, I feel like this card has something to do here. And then it came out, the magic circle. And magic circle is coming out here in the upright. So you feel like you're protecting your energy. You could feel like you're protecting your energy from some kind of magic or energy being cast onto you. Your higher self or your like kind of like high priestess energy could be telling you like, hey, look at this. Look at this. Beltane and hand fasting. You could have recently broken up with somebody or gotten out of some kind of Two of Cups situation or gotten out of some kind of situation here with someone. Yeah, and we have this Pinnacle Respect card here, which is about not being scared to be yourself, not being scared to embrace who you really are. Like, it's really more about, like, not being scared to wear, like, obviously this is like the Witch's Wisdom deck, so it's about wearing a pentacle and understanding that that symbol has been twisted around and used, and really a lot of people, when they see a pentagram, they think of very dark things now a lot in our like more modern society, when originally it was a symbol of protection. It was a symbol of like, right? It was the symbol of casting this magic protection on yourself. And I know in the book it talks about having the bravery to and having the circumstance to step out of old cycles of understanding that we are very lucky to be in this time where we can be open with who we are. Like, even me being on here doing tarot online in the past, in some versions of the past, like me as a woman, I would not even have a voice. I would not even have that place to even speak out and put my opinions out there, let alone, you know, be trying to make a living off of it, or you know, getting income from it, being a single independent woman like I am, is you know, and it's kind of like, respect the place where you are, respect all of the, you know, and have a sense of gratitude for all of the things that you do have, because you are standing on the backs of many generations of people who could not do that, who could not be in that same position that you are in. That sometimes in our society we get so caught up that we forget how lucky that we are to be here, how lucky that we are to be in the position that we are in. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. That's not exactly what this card, but that's the energy that I'm getting. It's kind of like this energy of gratitude, that maybe you're getting all caught up in the workflow and the getting up and the, okay, the kids need this and everybody, you know, and we got to run here to soccer practice and we got to pack lunches and we got to get up and we got to be here by 5 o'clock and we got to do this, we got to do that. And we can get very like caught up in those very rhythmic, you know, those kind of patterns over and over again. And sometimes Spirit says, you know, stop, slow down. Take a releasing, cleansing breath and realize that, and again, I don't know the position that you're in. Some of us might be in positions where it's easier to be grateful for the things we have around us than others. But there is this kind of energy here of, you are safe, you are protected. Whatever this energy is that's from, you know, that's coming out from outside of you, it's safe. You're safe from it. You're guarded. You're protected. You might just feel the energy. Yeah, and I literally just heard somebody say, how dare you, when I touched this magic card right here, it was this person said, how dare you not consider my feelings, or how dare you feel like this, or how dare you feel like that, how dare you cast boundaries or cast a protection around you. So it's that kind of energy. It's yucky energy. It's like this very forceful, like entitled energy. Healer, witch healer energy. Some of you could be releasing some kind of persecution wound here, whether that be in this life or in past life or from past lives energy. There's this energy of being at peace with who you are and not allowing outside, you know, accusations, outside mischaracterizations of who you are as a person stop you and hold you back from standing in your truth and standing in who that you are. Like, Spirit is saying that your character is protected. and that you have ancestors here. See the crow there. The crows are always big signs of ancestor energy for me, ancestral energy. And then we have the broom over here on the side, which is like this clearing energy. Spirit definitely could be telling you, hey, go for a walk in the woods. Go for a walk in the woods. Now is the time. Clean your energy. Clean out your energy. Ground your energy. Maybe for some of you, drink some teas, drink some herbal teas, or take a herbal bath, something like that. Cleanse out your house. It is a good time now at the full moon to be doing those things, to cleansing away those things. It's like accusational energy. It's like, you're this way, you're that way. That is who you are. And you're just like, no, I'm not. That isn't who I am. And it's this kind of, it's like I see somebody holding a mask in their hand and like forcing it onto you. Like, this is you. This is who you are. This is who you are. And I hear somebody going, repent. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yuck. Yeah, look at that. Boundaries. The boundaries card. Exactly. Do not be scared to be who you are. Do not be scared to lay those boundaries down. Do not be scared to stand up and speak your truth for who you are. These people have no power over speaking your truth for you. There's something here about speaking your truth for you, like not having a voice. Spirit is saying now is the time, to release and let go of this kind of energy of feeling like you don't have a voice, of feeling like you can't stand up for yourself, of feeling like, don't allow outside accusations or outside energies stop you from being who you really are. And there also is this energy here where it's like, because the full moon, with it being a hunter's moon, too, hunting you down, right? That kind of feeling of people chasing you down, hunting you down, like accusing you of being something. They're showing me like a scene from Frankenstein where everybody's going after the monster. It's that kind of energy. I've talked about this before on the channel, I think, where when you actually read Frankenstein, it's kind of like this whole very deep tragedy where it's like, I was just made this way. Like, I didn't ask to be made. I didn't ask to be made this way. Like, I just am who I am. Like, it's this very deep question of who's the real monster, right? Is it this creature that was created, and they're just trying to live, they're just trying to be who they are and exist? Or is it the people that's like ganging up against them, mob mentality, and going to murder and take the life of this thing, right? Like, who's the real monster here? And it's also this kind of energy of like feeling like there's a monster in your presence and feeling like, oh, then is this very like, oh, I'm holier than thou. I'm like coming from this like higher, like pious kind of position of being like, it's this very, I'm better than you, I'm holier than you, I'm a better person, and that gives me the right to cast judgment, even so far as to like, like burn the witch. Like, are you a good person? Are you a good person going after this other person and, hunting them down and burning villages and things like that? Like, how are you telling yourself you're a good person when you're doing those things? Your so-called holy wars and all this shit, it's still war. Yeah. And you could be definitely releasing this kind of, yes. Did you guys see how that like flipped in my hands? Balance. The scales of justice are being rebalanced here. Again, your ancestors are saying balance is coming here into this situation. Balance is coming to you, into your psyche, into your energy. Like it's kind of almost like there's this rot. There's this kind of rot that needs to be released from your circle or released from your energy. You could have a person in your midst, a person in your circle, a person in, and it could just be in your auric field, but it's this kind of energy that it's like, release this energy, let go of this persecution energy. For some of you, I'm hearing Jezebel. There's like this Jezebel energy. Or like this, it's like a very like, it could be like a very like judgmental, like wicked woman, right? And it doesn't have to be, it could just be a person in feminine energy, but I don't know, it does feel masculine though. The energy does feel masculine, but it could be a masculine and feminine energy, or it could be a feminine and masculine energy. So it is a person outside of their own energy, outside of their naturally occurring energy. And it's like stepping into like a very shadowy version of that energy. It's like you being pulled into an energy that doesn't resonate with who you are because of judgments, because of fear. The alchemist. Yeah, you're alchemizing and transmuting this kind of energy. So honor yourself, honor your feelings, work through this, spend some time outside, doing breathing, doing your yoga, doing your cleansing rituals, doing all of that. You're just working through this energy. Honor your body, honor the feelings that you have about your body. You know, don't do things that you feel like you don't have the energy to do right now. Don't give energy to things you don't have energy to give to. And yeah, grounding, exactly. Spend some time like really outside, grounding yourself, really getting into that energy. Just 1 second. Yeah, so keep up with your water. Keep up with all of your normal grounding exercises that you do. Whatever. Oh my gosh. That water just did something for my soul. I promise you guys, it feels like this deep quenching feeling. Like, whoo, yeah, definitely. For some of you, definitely. But it says there's 3 more in here. There's 2. Oh, this is beautiful. So Spirit is initiating this energy to bring staff stability to you. Stability to this energy. Stability to your energy. Balance to your energy. So honor the fact that your body, that your soul, that who you are right now is working through this energy. Give grace and understanding to yourself. You know, if that means that, you know, you need to say, if you're just in an ill mood and that means that you just need to go home and spend some time by yourself, okay, do it. Or if you need to spend some time cooking your favorite meal or putting on your favorite music and dancing around. There is something here about movement, about moving your body, making physical, like knowing, okay, acknowledging, okay, I have this energy for a reason. Let me move it to a physicality. So let me make the time to go sit outside, meditate, sit in the sun or sit under the moon and meditate. Let me go and do that, you know, let me go and clean my house. You know, let me go and like last night I set some time to the side and I cooked myself one of my favorite meals and I painted. There's a project that I've been wanting to work on and I painted and worked on that project. And while I also did that, like I did like a mask on my face and stuff. So something like that, showing up for yourself, you know, doing that body exfoliating, you know, creaming, putting the oil, shaving, you know, doing your hair, putting on some makeup, whatever it is. You know, if, you know, cleaning your house, if it is going out to a movie and laughing or crying and allowing yourself to release that emotion, you know, working through, facing that emotion and working through it and deciding, okay, I feel like this, so I'm going to put that into an action. That is going to help you transmute it. I'm going to show up for myself. You know, I don't really feel that well. Let me get up and go to the gym and work it out. I don't feel well. Let me get up and make myself some tea and sit down and cuddle up with a good book or cuddle up with a good movie. And I am doing this with intention to make myself feel better. I am putting that energy into an action and I am doing something that I know is going to make me feel better. Showing up for yourself right now, holding yourself and saying, baby, it's okay. I know that you don't feel good right now and it's okay. It's okay that you don't feel good. You're working through shit. Let me show up for you. Let me hold you. Let me listen to you. Let me sit down and light a candle and journal out something, right? Put it into action. Put it into action. Just don't ignore it. Don't tell yourself, oh, you just need to get over it. You're in the funk. You just need to get over it. Like don't ignore it. Honor it. See it. And I understand, you know, like, of course, a lot of us still have to get up and go to work and take care of the kids and do those things, but make some time for yourself. Make some time for yourself. Okay? Don't just put it on the back burner. Don't put yourself and your wants and your needs on the back burner. Show up for yourself right now. And that's what Spirit is saying is going to help bring the stability into your life. Show up for yourself in ways that you know really make you feel better. Even if it's just, you know what, I'm going to stop by on the way home and I'm going to get some ice cream and I'm going to go sit in the park for 5 minutes and eat my ice cream cone. Do it. Do it. You know, show up for yourself in whatever little or big way that you can right now. There it is. Rebirth. You're processing this energy so that you can go through this rebirth energy. So that you're going through this death energy. There is a part of you that's dying. There is a part of you that's being, you know, cutting away that rot energy. Excuse me. And you're doing that by honoring yourself. There's some kind of contract or some kind of relationship in some type of way that's coming to an end here. So that balance can be brought into this situation. And that's how balance is going to be brought into the situation, is by showing up for yourself. Absolutely. Oh. Yeah, so if some of you are, yeah, exactly, show up for yourself. There's something here that didn't work. And it's something that somebody else is trying to do. Somebody else or something outside of you, an energy outside of you, whether that be, you know, a past energy, a past emotion, a person from your past, or like a person that even could be in your present right now, but they're trying to drag on your energy. This could be like an energy vampire or something in your circle, or like that person that you're finally, or like, no, I'm moving away from you. I'm not waiting for you. I'm not dealing with your ish anymore. This person is kind of sending this very, you know, this very accusatory, like, it's your fault kind of energy. You know, yeah, do what you got to do. It sucks that this person is trying to send that energy to you. Ground in your energy. You know, say, I call back my energy. I call back my power, blessed and transmuted into myself. I release anyone else's energy that is not, it's not my burden to hold. It is not my weight to hold. You hold your own emotions. You hold your own energy. Like, this is not, boundaries right now are going to be, you know, setting those energetic boundaries are going to be very important right now. Yes. And being committed, devoting yourself to being committed to that, to not giving in to the kind of like, ho-hum me kind of energy where it's like, oh, I'm going to throw a pity party. It's a victim party. It's like, nah, we're not a victim in this beat, right? We're going to get up and we're going to do something. You know, we're going to light that candle. We're going to say that prayer. We're going to burn those incense. We're going to, you know, cleanse my house. We're going to put it into action. Exactly. And that is going to allow your heart space to be open, because that's what Spirit wants right now. They want your heart space to be open right now so that you can be open to receiving the good blessings that are coming into your life on the other. Exactly. Come on. Because there are many. There are many that are coming into your life. But Spirit wants you to have discernment about what energies are yours and what energies are not yours. Your energy is very open right now because you are open to receiving this kind of ending, releasing, and like receiving this new beginning energy. And so your energy is very open to receiving all type of stuff, but you have been putting into practice. Remember your lessons. Remember your lessons of boundaries, of being able to tell the difference between, is this my energy or is it not? Are these my emotions or are they someone else's? You know? Is this my intent? Is this my spirit guide's intent? Or is, you know, is this my ego or is this my intuition? Being able to shift and tell the difference. You've put in the work. You've gone through the lessons to know the difference. Regulate yourself and say, I know what to do, right? I know what to do. I'm not lost. I'm not confused. I'm not, oh, what do I do? Who do I go? No, I know what I'm doing. I'm not a victim here. I know what I'm doing. I know how to receive soft, loving, happy energy for myself and to get and to put myself in that energy. I know how to transmute it. I know how to ground. I know what works for me. So don't get all confused. Don't get all overwhelmed, because this energy is it's a lot. It's a lot of energy. So show up for yourself. Show up for yourself right now. It's going to be very important. Okay? Yeah. You're going to receive information right now that you have been too blocked to receive in the past. You know, doing this transmutation, this transmuting of energy and being like, nope, it's a shift in perspective. In the past, I might have been overwhelmed during this energy, but now I know how to transmute it. Now I listen to my body and I'm like, I've been journaling, I've been meditating, I've been listening to my higher self, I've been recording my dreams. I know what I'm going through. I know what I'm processing. I'm going to show up. I'm going to honor myself. I'm going to show up and hug the shit out of myself and say, I love you, girl. I love you, boy. Whoever. I love you, him, they, there. I'm not trying to make, whoever you identify, I love you. And I'm going to show up for you. I know that you're not feeling well today. I'm going to show up for you. We ain't got time for the bullshit today. We sure don't. I'm just not entertaining the bullshit. I'm sure not. Take that bullshit on elsewhere. I ain't got time for it. But in a kind and loving way. I'm too busy showing up for myself right now. And you might have people trying to come to you and be like, I have all these problems. I have all this stuff. And you're going to be like, no, I need to show up for myself. No. Boundaries. Nope. I'm processing, I understand that it's the full moon for everybody right now, and you are also processing a lot of emotions, and you might not be as, these other people, these other energies outside of you might not be as aware as you are of processing those emotions. It's not your job to tell them. It's not your job to be like, well, it's the full moon, so you're probably focusing on this and that, and they're like, they don't know. Because literally spirit shows me you being like, blah, 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 and this person's like, and it's just, because the second the conversation is done, they're going to go right back to, but I feel like this and I feel like that. Good. Stop processing their emotions for them. Let them learn how to process their own emotions. You put in the work. You need to show up for you right now. Okay? You need to show up for you right now. Spirit does want to put a little caveat on that. There's somebody out there that knows that their child, that them and their child, because you and your child is a soulmate. There might be a soulmate child energy out there right now that's really, that's needing your help. I would say obviously show up for that child. Or even, it's like be compassionate, understand that it's not just the full moon for you, it's the full moon for other people too. And so there are going to be other people out there who are also dealing with some shit, who are also not in the mood for bullshit, right? So if somebody says something or does something, don't let it ruin your day. Just be like, that person's processing some real deep trauma right now. I can feel it in their energy. It's not mine to hold. But I can have compassion for you. That doesn't mean that you just let somebody dog cuss you out. But it does mean that if they have an issue, you can be like, look, I know you might be having an issue, but no. You need to go figure out your stuff, okay? I hope you do, okay? And then I'm going to let this go. I'm going to walk away, and I'm going to focus on me. I have my own shit to worry about right now. But I do see somebody processing a lot of, especially if you find yourself processing a lot of generational trauma right now, you already have children, I definitely feel like you and your children could be processing this generational trauma together. And so I see somebody sitting there cross-legged with their child, sitting in their lap, and I see you sitting there with your hand on their heart chakra. And their heart chakra, because they're smaller than you, is lining up with your solar plex chakra. And I see you doing energy work with that child. I see you sitting there holding them, singing or humming or rocking, or just kind of being like, I know we're having a bad time right now. It's okay. I'm going to show up for you, and especially when it's really important to understand that children are humans too. And sometimes children's energy could be so irrational to us as an adult. We can feel we can forget that they're just little people who have a full range of emotions. However, they do not have the years of experience of processing their emotions like you do. So have grace for them. Kids can be processing just as many complicated emotions, especially on a soul level, as you are. but they don't have the tools that you have to help them contextualize and understand those emotions and like and have that experience. Like, it's taken you all these years to be able to sit down and say, I feel like this because of this generational trauma that I'm processing. I know that I was persecuted in a past life, and this is coming up into a child. They're just like, I'm in a bad mood. I feel like doing this. I don't know why I feel like that. You know, and you're just kind of like, ugh. Instead, meet it with compassion. Meet it with compassion. Say, let's sit down. Let's sit down and color. Let's sit down and talk. Let's sit down and, you know, or let's go outside and go for a walk and go run around in the park. Let's go get this energy off of us, you know? Teach your child. Teach them. In that scenario, in that one scenario where it's like your child or it's something like, you know, like that, it's like, let's do this together. Or for some of you, a few of you, if you know that you and your partner are both on that level of processing trauma and consciously doing that, it's, babe, let's go for a walk today. Babe, let's sit down and, you know, paint today. Babe, let's sit down and do this together today and help move that energy together. That's only if you and your partner are both consciously working through that energy, right? And you both know, and you're both just like, yeah, I can feel it. I need that. I need to work that out. I need to sit down and yoga that out. I need to sit down and let's go to the gym and go work this out and go work this energy out. Like, you're right. Yeah, let's do it. You know? It's that type of energy. If y'all are on that type of time together, or you have that child that you have your children and you're like, okay, like, let's sit down and learn how to process our emotions together. And you might not be able to sit down and just like have like a talk therapy session. I mean, maybe for some of you can. I don't know how old your children are, right? But for some of you have like a younger child and they're feeling the same exact generational pull of this chaotic energy, of this anger energy, of this persecution energy. They are feeling it just as strongly as you are. Have a heart right now. And I know that it can be hard when you're feeling like, oh, my emotions are high. And the kids are blah, 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 you know, and everybody's wanting to argue with you and stuff. And you're just like, oh, and the dogs are barking and everything. You're like, I'm overstimulated, right? Take a second, step outside, take a few breaths, and then be like, okay, we're all feeling this energy. Let's go process it. Fuck this. We're going to go to the park. We're going to let the kids run around. Me and you are going to sit on the bench and we're going to sit and talk, or we're going to walk a couple of laps around as the kids are running around and everything. Let's get this energy out of us. Let's process this together. Because don't forget, right? You are part of a collective whole, and all of us together are collectively processing this energy. Okay? And not everybody's going to be doing it in a loving, open, and compassionate way, but you be that. You be that. But again, with boundaries. Whew. Okay, I gotta end this because I gotta get ready to go. Yeah. You're releasing, like, this is going to help you so much release tension and fear and anxiety and this kind of energy, especially if you've been having kind of, I don't know if I would say something as strong as nightmares. Maybe some of you have been having nightmares, but it's just like very tense feelings, it's like processing a lot of really intense emotions. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. Processing that emotion and getting it out of you. Confirmation burp. Big time. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah. This energy outside of you could feel like, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I want you to know, too, if some of you have separated away from a very chaotic energy, exactly. If you've put up your boundaries and you're saying, no, I'm not dealing with you. No, you're not in my life anymore. No. Whatever this energy is, if it's a person, if it's a soulmate, if it's an entity, if it's something, you know, and you're just like, nope, I'm drawing the line, I'm drawing my boundaries. Yeah. Do you hear how my voice like got all caught up? This person, like this energy doesn't even want to hear you say no. You're like, I'm walking away from this. I've spent enough time and energy on this. I'm walking away. Under this full moon, I am walking away and leaving this behind. Keep doing it. Keep purging it. Keep walking away from it. This energy is having issues because they are receiving. The wheel is turning. Okay? They are receiving a karmic balancing here. The wheel is turning, and it's turning in your favor, and that, which means that they are being under the bottom of that wheel. They could be losing a lot of money. They could be losing a sense of status. They could be losing some kind of sense of power over themselves, over their life. Their life feels very chaotic. And there could be definitely somebody out here that's pointing the finger at you. This is your fault, right? Even if it's something as simple as you always have that friend or you always have that family member that always calls you and dumps all their BS on you, and you're not taking their phone calls and you're not taking their calls right now because you're prioritizing your energy. And this person energetically is like, why the hell isn't this person picking up? I always feel so much better when I call so-and-so, or when I text so-and-so, or when I show up on so-and-so's doorstep and I sit there for 2 or 3 hours and just blah, 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 blah. And they're showing up and you're like, no. Or they're showing up and you're gone. You're gone to the park. You're not there. You're not answering the phone. No. You're on do not disturb. You're on airplane mode. And this person is just like, I can't dump all my shit on you. No, you can't. And this person's got a problem with it. That's their problem. Let them hold their own energy. Yeah. Let them hold their own energy. Lord have mercy. Keep walking away because you're going towards your rebirth. You have eight cups here, but you know you're walking away. You're walking away from the 8 cups because you know there's a 10 of cups out there for you. Ooh. Come on. There's that Aries energy. That's that Emperor and the upright energy that you're having. That's you stepping into your own masculine, like good, positive, divine masculine energy and being like, no. No. I'm being very protective of my energy right now. No, you can't have it. No, I'm not helping you process your bullshit. No, I'm not listening to you complain about your life. No, I'm not. No, I'm not available. No, you're not invited. Sorry, I'm rejecting my invitation to the pity party. No, thank you. No, thank you. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Exactly. No. No. I am rejecting. No, I'm rejecting my invitation and my normal seat at the pity party table. I'm not taking it. Thank you. I'm going to go put my energy into action and transmute it and get it off me. Because there is somebody here that is so used to you doing that for them, for you doing the work for them. And you're just like, no, you hold it. You deal with it. You process your own emotions. You think about it yourself, not for me. Even engaging, even just saying that feels just like, ugh, this person is trying to be so draining. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly, I knew it was coming. Whew, heck no, exactly. While the wheel is turning up for you, and you are in Queen of Pentacles and the upright energy, they are in this, I don't know, that's their business. It's not my energy to hold. I send it back to them, and it's not my energy to hold. Yeah, exactly. You're going into this brand new blessed beginning. Ooh. Come on. And this person is experiencing a tower. As you're letting go. I told you there was 2 of Cups energy here. As you are letting go of whatever this partnership, whatever this relationship, even if it's with a mindset, you know? I feel like it is something within you that you are releasing that I don't want to say like bound you to this person, but it like gave this person, or it gave whatever this energy is outside of you, it gave them access to you and to your energy. And now that you're dropping that sadness and you're just like, no, I don't want to sit there and complain about all our problems together. No, thank you. You know, this person is sitting there, or it's sitting there by itself being just like, the fuck? What you mean? Every Wednesday at 2 o'clock, we sit here and we gather together and we complain about our problems. No, I don't do that anymore. Well, what do you do? I'm not telling you. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, because if I told you you'd show up and try to, and be like, well, I'll show up at the park too and walk circles and complain about, no. I'm just going to go do my own thing. You go handle it yourself. Woo! And you feel so much better. You feel so much better. You feel so much better. You found your truth. Look at that. And the truth is, I feel so much better without you. I feel so, you're the devil. You are the devil. You are the devil. Okay, you are a shadow aspect of myself. You are a part that I just need to drop. I need to cleave away, right? Because there is this energy here of going, when we go into our shadow side, we conquer that kind of shadow, that kind of inner demon kind of energy, right? Yeah, there is this energy here of like conquering an inner demon, conquering that inner shadow, angry, accusatory, jealous, that like negative inner voice that's like, no, just go lay down in bed. You're terrible. You're this, you're that. No, I ain't got time for it. I'm not pulling up a chair at the pity party table. I have the skills and the things that I need. I have the tools and I have the skills that I need to regulate myself, to go out there and make myself feel better. No, thank you. They're showing me that meme. They're showing me that like white guy blinking meme that, I'm sorry? Like, and that's the thing's like, what? And for some of you, it is your own ego. It is your own ego that's just like, no. Like, normally I can throw my foot down. I can pitch a fit. I can say, let's just go have a pity party. Let's go cry about it. And you're just like, okay, let's go. And you're just like, no. No. I have found the tools to regulate myself, to help myself feel better. I know what's going to make me feel better. I know what's going to put me in a good mood. And I'm going to go do it. We're not pity partying. We're not, no. We're transmuting this energy. We're transmitting this energy off of us. And we're blocking the BS. And in that way, and if this is an energy within you, it is, I'm honoring how you feel. However, I'm honoring how you feel by turning it into action, by turning it into, enlightened action. We're going to move this. I'm going to go move. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go run a few laps. I'm going to go to the park and go for a walk. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to take my dogs and I'm going to go for a walk in the park. I'm going to put it into enlightened action. I'm going to take that action that I know is going to make me feel better. That is actually going to make healthier choices for myself. I am moving and taking those steps to move myself into a higher vibration. We're not just, oh, there's nothing I can do about it. No, we're not doing that anymore. That's exactly, because that's that devil energy wanting to pin you down. No, we're not doing that anymore. No, I'm not answering the phone, and I don't feel bad about it. Again, if this is like a person outside of you, they got some things to say about it. They got the blood, whatever. Stay on red. You can stay on red. That's what I have to say about it. Like, you can stay on red, because I ain't got time for it. Not today. Not today. Not for the next couple of days. I'm showing up for myself instead. And every single time you make those choices to show up for yourself instead in a good, positive way, exactly, it puts you closer and closer to where you need to actually be, and the energy you need to actually be in. All right, that's what I have for you guys. I'm so proud of you. Keep making those enlightened choices to show up for yourself. Move that energy around. Do whatever you know. You know what helps you. You know what practices, like Spirit has showed you. You've learned. You've done the research. You know that lighting a candle and doing the prayer, taking the salt bath, going for that walk in the park, grounding, sitting outside, breathing in that good, clean energy, turning off your phone for a few hours, blocking that person for a few days or permanently. Hello. What's helping you feel better. You know that being, pulling up a chair at the pity party doesn't make you feel better. So if they want to pull up a chair at the pity party, they can be there by themselves. It's their party and they can cry if they want to, and that's fine. And I'm not saying that like sitting down and honoring your feelings and releasing it and crying, but it's not, it's not, because for some of y'all, you run away from your emotions so much you need to sit down and have a good cry, right? If that's what showing up, if that's what showing up for yourself, the change of showing up for yourself looks like, then do it. But don't stay there, right? Cry it out and show up for yourself. So in whatever that looks like for you, if you know that you're the person, you're kind of person that you haven't cried in 5 years, yeah, it might be time to sit down and cry it out and just be like, damn, I feel like shit. Or damn, it was really fucked up that this happened to me, or that they said that to me, or that they did that to me. I need to honor my feelings by releasing it and not holding on to this, not pretending like it's not hurting me. For others of you, if you know that you're always crying and that you're always pity partying about it, right? Then it's time to put it into action, and it's time to step into that masculine energy, and it's time to put it into action. And I'm not saying that you can't cry while you're doing it. I can't say that a few tears won't come out while you're crying at the gym, while you're running at the gym, or while you're journaling, or while you're doing that. Let it come out if it comes out. I had my cry session yesterday, girl. I had my cry session yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I always cry around the full moon. Because I'm releasing and I'm letting go and I'm honoring that about myself, instead of feeling like, oh, why are you so emotional? Like, I'm just like, because I have shit that I'm working through, and I'm going to consciously work through that. And I'm going to consciously honor myself and allow myself to get my cry out, to get my, to get that energy out. And then I'm going to, like I said, and then I'm going to come inside. I'm going to cook myself my favorite meal. I'm going to sit down and do an art project that I've been wanting to do, listen to some good music, jam out, and eat some good food, and do a mask on myself and tell myself it's going to be okay. Like, yes, honor yourself, whatever that looks like for you, do it. And it might take a couple of days of honoring yourself around this full moon, because it feels like you guys are processing some really big emotions right now. You're processing some really deep trauma, or you're processing something like really deep right now. So honor that and allow yourself to be in that energy. Yeah, because it's going to bring balance, and it's going to bring the summer energy back into your life. Okay? It's going to help bring that kind of blooming, flourishing energy back into your life. You're going to feel so much better on the other side of this. And I am so freaking proud of you. I am so proud of you for putting in all this work on yourself, and for, for transmuting this energy, and for laying down those boundaries, and for saying no, and for, cutting those people-pleasing tendencies short, and for showing up for yourself. I am so freaking proud of you. You have been working through so much energy and going through so much, and you are showing up for yourself and just being that blazing, beautiful star that you are. And I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy that you are, that you are making those action steps to change your life, because that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing when you're doing this, when you're saying, no, we're not falling into the old patterns. No, we're not hanging out with those old people that throw the pity party. No, I'm not. No, I'm not being to blame for everything. I am changing my life. I am changing. I am walking different steps. I am making different choices. And I am having gratitude for the fact that I am freeing myself from those old patterns. That I am making choices that maybe the people in my past, the ancestors in my past couldn't make. I am so grateful that I'm being able to make different choices. I am so grateful that I am being able, that Spirit has sent me through the lessons so that I can learn how, so that now I know how to regulate myself. I know how to emotionally regulate myself. I know that when I'm feeling this way, I can honor my feelings, and that means I need to go to the gym, or that means I need to drink a bunch of water, or that means I need to sleep tonight. I need to sleep really well tonight, or I need to cry it out, or I need to go to the park, or I need to, do some art, or I'm so grateful that I am in the space now where I can actually step back, honor myself, and change. Change it's beautiful. That I can see these patterns for what they are, that I have had the enlightenment, that I've been freed from the blindness of not being able to see these patterns for what they are. I am so proud of you because it takes a lot of work to get to this stage. And I am just, we're doing it, y'all. We're breaking those generational patterns. We are cleansing ourselves. We are letting go of our trauma. We are becoming we are, every day we are making those choices to become that fantasy version of ourselves that we imagine that we one day could be the strong, resilient, bright, intelligent, healthy version of ourselves. Bitch, you're doing it. Keep up the good, wonderful work, my loves. I'm so, so, so proud of you. Keep going. Keep pushing forward. Thank you so much to your angels, spirits, guardians, masters, and ancestors and guides for guiding you here to get this information, to get this confirmation. I hope it gave you the love, light, and clarity that you need in your life, my love. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube things. Comment down below if it resonated for you. Okay, thank you as always to my angels, spirits, guardians, masters, ancestors, and guides for guiding me through this information as well as keeping me safe as they did so as always. I appreciate you guys so very, very, very much. Keep up the wonderful, wonderful work. Have compassion and love for yourself as well as for other people right now. Have understanding, but have those boundaries, okay? I am so proud of you. Keep going, and I will see you lovelies in the next one, okay? Bye!